In my mind, the basics for a classroom economy, and like this can go so many different ways, would be one, you need some form of money. It can be physical, it can be digital, it can be tracked in a spreadsheet. Like you just need some way to have give and take of money. Unless you're doing a barter economy, but I don't know that I would go that route. I think money is probably simpler. And then the other thing that you would need for an economy is, again, some form of jobs. Um, One of the things, especially for elementary teachers to get away from, is you do not have to have one job for each student. You do not have to have all students have an extra job. And Jonathan's in my view, like in the classroom economy, job number one, the most important job is you come to school, you're a student. So all of the kids get paid for doing that job every day that they come to school. That is their most important job. If they're not succeeding to a certain level at that job, then they're not going to get hired for any additional jobs. Unless we think that that would help them do better at this other job, which sometimes is the case. So there's a lot of judgment call there. But you need some kind of job system. And then the third thing that you would need for the basics are things to buy. They can be physical, they can be non-physical, they can be really as far as the imagination will stretch. So some of the things that we've had to purchase would be hat day, like you purchase for yourself the freedom to wear a hat, choice of music. So like you have a menu of non-lyrical music selections and they get to choose. So these are some of the non-physical, like they don't cost you things. We have pillows that we've never actually had them for purchase. They're usually used as rewards, but you could use like buy a pillow for a day and sit on it on your chair. So there are lots of different kinds of rewards that can be either very small cost, like a pillow that's reused, you don't give it away, or just flexible along those lines. And then there's also the more standard like pencils, pencil top erasers, pencil sharpeners, which go home, by the way. We sell them in our classrooms, but they do not stay in the classrooms because shavings, oi. Um, we sell posters that are old calendars. The backs of calendar pages are really, really popular as posters. Garage sale free bins have all sorts of things. We also, one of the things that we really love doing is having things for sale that are clearly not for the kid, like cookbooks or fancy things for Mother's Day or Father's Day. Like we try to really instill in our economy a sense of generosity as well. And so we remind kids when it's the holiday season approaching or Mother's Day or whatnot, and we remind them like, you don't have to purchase for yourself. You can purchase something for someone else and give it to them. And so we try to have that as well, which means we also have little kid toys for those siblings and all sorts of things. So there's a whole lot of ways that you can go with the sales route. But those are the three basic parts of an economy system in my mind that you would need to start with. And I would probably try to start relatively small and build up as you find success and what works for you and in your classroom.